Welcome to Rapid Fire. Today's game is
King's Bounty was released by New World Computing in 1990 on Commodore 64. Bounty was designed by New World's founder John Van Coneghem, who launched the company in 1983. His first game he designed was the classic Might and Magic in 1986, which was a massive sprawling RPG dungeon crawler that went on to spawn an entire series. Check out my C64 Top 10 RPG video for more details. King's Bounty, however, was a bit different, mixing in turn-based strategy, empire building, and basic RPG mechanics. It was a welcome breath of fresh air in the heyday of the big, overwhelming computer RPG. The game tasks you with retrieving a scepter that was stolen from the king. Once you retrieve it, peace can be restored once again to the land. There are 25 pieces of a map to obtain, which when assembled show the location of the scepter. The entire game is randomized, so the map is different every time you start a new game, which adds a lot of replay value to it. The game wears a lot of hats, but it does everything really well. And even though it sounds way complicated, it's extremely simple to play and is a great entry-level strategy game on the Commodore 64. The main gameplay elements are getting bounties to track down criminals. Capturing them nets you money and promotions by the king, which in turn upgrades your character and gives you access to new armies to buy, and various other enhancements. Buying armies and different troop types is essential for fighting foes, capturing castles, and fighting for those bounties. The combat is traditional turn-based strategy, with each taking turns, and the outcome is based on the amount of troops you have and who's facing off against each other. For example, an archer is gonna stand no chance standing next to a zombie who will just maul him to death, but an archer from a distance can do good long-range damage to help out your brawling troops. There are a total of 17 bounties to take down, each one giving you a piece of the map, and the other pieces can be found all over the world randomly. The strategy part comes into effect with money management, which you use to station troops at castles you've conquered, paying the troops to keep them loyal, buying catapults for sieging castles, etc, etc. Random treasures can also be found all over the map, some simply giving you money or upgrading your character. You just never know what it's gonna be. There are a total of 4 continents to explore as well, with each having its own terrain. Some you can get to by foot, others you'll need to rent a ship and sail to. A lot of people cite this as the origins for the Heroes of Might and Magic series, also made by New World Computing, and gameplay wise it is pretty similar. Overall though, there's a lot to like here. The open world type gameplay, good battle system, simple to understand but deep strategy elements, very nice graphics and presentation, although the sound is almost non-existent, which is not a huge loss for this style of game. If you ever wanted to try out this genre and were afraid that its complexities would defeat you, then give King's Bounty a go. It's one of the simplest and best strategy games the C64 has to offer.